last month, in November, many areas of Bengaluru were inundated, leaving commuters stranded in traffic snarls as heavy rain pounded the city. Bengaluru experienced traffic bottlenecks, power outages, and flooded houses. All these were a result of additional rain during an unusually heavy monsoon season. Once known as the City of Lakes, Bengaluru's intense urbanization drive has eliminated wetlands and floodplains, leading to floodway obstruction. Year after year, Bengaluru is becoming susceptible to flooding.
One of the key problems with all the cities is the drainage is now outdated. We require more modern drainage system, which should consider the amount of water, which is inflow and the outflow ratio.
In the month of June this year, the powerful Cyclone Biparjoy unleashed heavy rains and winds on the coast of western Gujarat state. Powerful winds, torrential rains, and flash floods wreaked havoc along the coastal regions. The impact of Cyclone Biparjoy was immediate and severe. The fierce gusts caused significant damage in Gujarat's Morbi district. Over 300 electric poles were uprooted, triggering power outages in over 45 villages. Over 175,000 people were affected.
Because of the cyclone, I cannot get passengers, and the food and vegetable prices have soared, and the common masses have to face the brunt of it.
We are gathering groceries as the shops are going to close due to the cyclone. We are filled with fear and hope that it will not reach our location and instead move elsewhere.
Families stayed in patchy shops in the coastal towns of Mandvi as Cyclone Biparjoy made landfall after pounding the Indian coastline. Many, like fruit seller Lakshman Ramji, had to move his family to an unfinished block of concrete shophouses near the town's center after the storm destroyed their mud house.
The situation is very intense. We have been here since 3 p.m. yesterday. We haven't eaten anything, and the roof of our home has been destroyed by the rains, and that is the reason why we are staying here. We don't know if the situation will improve or not. The hotel glass is shattering, and we are afraid that it might fall on us. The situation is very bad out there. It's raining a lot. We don't know what to do.
Also, in July, many areas in Surat and other parts of South Gujarat remained heavily waterlogged. People waded through knee-deep water while two-wheeler riders had water seeping into their vehicles' engines. There were huge traffic jams at different junctions in the city. In September, several villages across the state of Gujarat were cut off after flooding in low-lying areas, as the Narmada and other rivers were in spate. Around 12,600 people were taken to safety and shifted to shelter homes, while 822 stranded citizens were rescued from 7 districts. The incessant downpour affected normal life in several districts of Gujarat. In July this year, intense monsoon rains brought normal life to a standstill in several parts of eastern and central Rajasthan, flooding out roads, rail tracks, and low-lying residential areas. Rainwater also entered the state's largest government sector hospital in Jaipur, Sawai Man Singh Hospital. Several wards of the hospital were flooded, including the radiotherapy wing in the basement of the hospital. Video footage showed patients lying on stretchers in the corridors of the poorly lit hospital, while care assistants deplored the lack of beds and infrastructure. Reports said a 7-year-old boy was swept away in the gushing waters of an overflowing drain at the state capital of Jaipur, where several areas were waterlogged. Even in northeast India, people were affected by severe floods after heavy rains battered the region, turning roads into rivers and submerging villages. An unusual deluge ahead of the annual monsoon in the northeastern state of Assam left at least 8 people dead and displaced more than 400,000 in May this year. In July, flash floods in Assam killed at least 8 people and displaced more than 115,000. Water from the swollen Brahmaputra River engulfed nearly 450 villages in 17 districts in the hilly state of northeastern India, inundating large swaths of wildlife sanctuaries as well. Floods and landslides are common in Assam due to seasonal monsoon showers every year. A mountainous state, Himachal Pradesh, faced widespread destruction due to heavy rainfall. More than 1,000 roads were closed as electricity and power infrastructure were damaged. Since the onset of the monsoon in Himachal Pradesh, many people lost their lives and many went missing in rain-related incidents. Manali was one of the worst affected in the region. This is what a highway in Manali looked like before the rains. But things changed in July. When flash floods washed away roads and several bridges and cut off villages. Experts believe that rampant ill-conceived construction over the years have made the hill state more vulnerable to natural disasters like the flash floods and cloudbursts. Another mountainous region, Uttarakhand, was battered by heavy rainfall in the monsoon season. Several people, including patients, were seen wading through water at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Rishikesh. Visuals also showed the entire hospital premises flooded as people made their way out. In the aftermath of heavy rainfall, several rivers in North India reached dangerous levels. The Malan River in Kotdwara, Uttarakhand, displayed its wrath. The overflowing river washed away a bridge built over it. A video from Kotdwara showed the Malan River in spate. The force of the flowing water collapsed a section of the concrete bridge that links 2 districts. Parts of Maharashtra have also experienced heavy showers. police station in the Raigad district was flooded. Police personnel had to wade through knee-deep water. The Indian Meteorological Department issued an orange alert for Palghar and other parts of Maharashtra. This isn't the first time parts of the state were swamped with floodwaters. India's commercial capital in the western state of Maharashtra, with a population of some 22 million, is inundated every year with heavy rains. Suburban railways, road transport, air traffic, and normal public life are disrupted every single time. Drowning of the city of Mumbai, that now seems like an annual affair, raise the same question every time. Why is Mumbai never prepared for the seasonal floods? It is the question, unfortunately, for most Indian cities that face the deluge year after year. Meanwhile, residents in India's Chennai waded through knee-deep floodwater after Cyclone Biparjoy barreled into the southern coast, bringing in heavy rain and winds that uprooted trees and damaged roads. 13 people reportedly died in the flooding triggered by the torrential rains that preceded the cyclone, which made landfall in Andhra Pradesh state on the 5th of December. Residents were seen distributing water on boats to those stranded in their homes, as roads were flooded and vehicles submerged. Experts and urban planners have identified unchecked development and climate change as the main triggers of flooding in urban cities of India. Which begs the question, when will Indian cities be climate resilient and better equipped to tackle the extreme patterns of rainfall and floods?